the Morgan Mindy. Come inside, you make no problem. I had many problems recently. So many problems with fire me. So go in and drink, but no fight or kill. Okay. No promises, though.
You tell that to the other patrons.
I'm peaceful.
Oh, hey, it's got some funky music going on.
Alright. Gormo. Alright, who do you think is the Pazak player? Is it going to be Gormo?
Gormo sounds like a Pazak player name.
Are you a starship captain or a passenger? Please, if I could take a moment of your time.
What do you want?
I'm Gormo, captain of the Twigar. I've been stuck on Aziz for over a week because some flaming scoundrel stole my support visa. And now those idiot guards won't let me pass. My crew is going to leave without me soon. We can't afford to be docked for so long. I don't suppose you have an extra one.
I mean, I kind of have one, but I don't seem to have an option to give it to him. Not that I would.
We found, like, what is this, the fourth person who wants a visa?
The mother, the guy next to the mother, this guy. Was there someone else?
I don't know. Everyone keeps talking about the visas, so I'm assuming we're at 4. Either way, I feel like we're gonna find maybe we're gonna find maybe one less visa,
Probably,
or 2, from the amount of people that are asking. So we have to choose who we're gonna give them to.
I mean, I already know I'm not gonna give one to that smarmy guy. Screw that guy. Can I talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder?
I'm in enough trouble as is. I'm glad I wasn't even here that night. I'm sorry if that doesn't help you.
Okay. What if we only have the one? What if we have to choose?
Then we have to choose who's more deserving of this visa.
Look at all these Pazak cards.
Someone gave up
at
in
this
a huff.
table. Yeah, this is someone's rage quit right here.
Since you can't flip these tables unless you're like maybe a Wookiee.
Hey, Nico!
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm,
This guy looks like
the drink is
Matt
plentiful,
Damon.
and the company amiable. Can I tempt
He has
you?
a weird looking face.
Hey, Nico, you want to play a game of Pazak?
No, Roman, I do not want to play a game of Pazak. Can I talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder?
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
Do you know
the murder.
Do you know
That's
of
why
the
I
Elder
asked.
God Dagon Gent?
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
What do you even need to be a good doctor in this world that has Kolto and Bacta?
Well, Kolto and Bacta, I don't think regenerate lost limbs.
But you don't need to regenerate lost limbs. You just get a cyber implant. You just get a fake limb, which they have in abundance in this galaxy.
So
as
there's
well.
there's still need of a doctor. Maybe he's a bad cybernetic
I'd much
doctor.
rather talk about something else. Focusing on the negative is no way for a Gamlet to live.
He has a weird face. I'll be going.
He is weirdly detailed compared to generally anyone else.
Zart. Hi,
thought
Zart.
it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars.
Speak
with
up a little
you.
bit.
You're a Jedi, right?
Could you put just a little bit more energy into your words?
How tired are you, my man?
Did they... When they were recording the dialogue for this game, did the voice director, like, say, okay, just kind of get close to the mic and just talk like... Just talk like real low and just not really put, like, any energy into, like, any of your words and just be, like, real cool with everything, okay? Just be, like, super calm. Just vibe with it, really. Is that what they did?
Well, that's what's happening.
But I mean, this isn't even the only character that does that. Friggin' Baldur talks like that too. You look familiar too.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
I remember Daggery Minor.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
Maybe.
Who's asking?
Not directly, but I try and lend a hand when I'm able.
That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas.
Well, we have number 4. Why is it so important if one world secedes from the Republic?
After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost to the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen.
Okay, what were you doing here?
I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds.
Sure.
I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct.
Krea's getting very restless back there.
And Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time.
She's trying to get her steps in.
Actually, I'd like to talk to you about the Captain Sleel's murder.
What do you want to know about that night?
An acquaintance of mine, you may know him as the Elder God, Dagon Gent, is being held by the authorities. I'm trying to get him free.
Dagon Gent didn't do it.
How do you know?
Because he was with me at the time.
And you can't say this?
It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be trading one death sentence for another. I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved with her murder.
Don't suppose anybody else saw you.
We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been invaluable with his help to the Republic. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. I don't particularly like the idea that he's working for them now.
Whatever, Mando. I'd like to ask about the starport visa.
The information I have is vital to the Senate. I hope you can help.
You might want to travel to Telos. There is a Republic representative there.
Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos.
Good tips. Good tips. Couldn't you get a visa?
My mission requires the most extreme caution and delicacy. I don't want to risk going through channels to get a visa. General Vaklu is not above arranging an accident for me. I'm taking a great risk talking to you, but I'm running out of options.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Helping me is not without its risks. I know you have Jedi training, so you can probably handle it. But I may be being watched. If that would compromise your mission, perhaps we should go our separate ways.
Nah, you're fine. Patron, heard all of that. Biff? Zachary?
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have
always
a
weapons.
rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
Number five. Actually, I was wanting to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
What were they questioning you about?
Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
That's all I
Starport
want to
visa.
talk to
You mentioned something about a lightsaber crystal?
Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Quixoni crystals are from an earlier age. Some of the first Jedi found them on a planet whose sun was dying. At the time, they were matchless in power. The star went nova millennia ago. They are as rare and as valuable as she suggests.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal.
We already know what she needs it for. Oh, how am I going now? Now, they said we need an open one, and I don't think that technically the one that I got is an open one.
What I think is we're going to come across an NPC that'll, like, wipe visas or, like, remove who they're attached to.
Yeah. Trying to see. Here's my visa. Bounty Hunter's visa. It uses to you at present because it is key to the identity of Rhodian Bounty Hunter. Okay. Misk. Let's get rid of all these new things so we know what's actually new. So many Misks. Just trying to get rid of all the, like, because the yellows are their new things. I'm trying to get rid of all of the new notifications because we already know about all this crap.
We know.
But we might get something new later in which we want to make sure that we can see. Okay. Let's save. So that's 5 people now. Waitress. Kif. Waitress?
What do you want?
Why do you sound like you're 12 years old? Do you know anything about Captain Sulio's murder?
Not really. I just started here. I have to get back to work.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not further, right? My name is Kif. Nice to see a friendly face. This has been a hostile place for our kind lately.
I want to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder.
I had the misfortune of being here that night. It's very inconvenient. Soldiers were asking me some very pointed questions, which is a no-no in my line of business.
What is your line of business?
I can tell you are no fan of authority either. Let me share. Most call me a slicer, but I think that sounds too crass. I prefer to think of myself as an expert computer security analysis. I am the only one in the city who's talented enough to make open starport visas from a personal visa. Oh, there we go. I was in the middle of a transaction that night. What do you want to know?
Do you know Dagon Gent?
I recognize him, but that's about it. He doesn't have the qualities I look for in a friendship.
Okay. A friend of a friend told me you're the guy I should talk to about adjusting starport visas.
So you have a personalized visa that you need to be made an open one. It's a tricky process, but after many failures, I've mastered it. It will cost you 500 credits.
How do I know it'll work?
If I sold defective visas, my livelihood and possibly my life would be in jeopardy. Any open starport visa I make will sustain scrutiny.
Okay, perhaps later. We only have 1 right now. Possibly 2. Because we could potentially use our own. But there are 5 potential people. Right now, what I want to do, if we had enough to do it, I would give her 1. I would give that guy, the Republic guy one, and I would give the Mother one. The Duros, I don't really care that much about, and the Smarmy guy I don't really care that much about. The Smarmy guy can eat shit.
Smarm.
Right. So we're kind of all around. Hey, Twilight Hologram, did you see what happened last night? No.
You
Bug?
can't be the one that fought all those bounty hunters. Only some sort of crazed Wookiee could pull that off.
We don't have a crazed Wookiee.
Yet.
Kreia has one. Oddly. Alright, we haven't gone in here yet. Let's, quick save for now. Kimtik? Hi.
Welcome to watch these races, have you? I am called Kimtik, and I own this fine establishment. Is there anything I can do to make your visit here more pleasurable? Please do not hesitate to call on me.
Could you stop talking? That would make me more comfortable. Can I talk with you about Captain Celio's murder?
And that is a foul bit of business there. I was not here when it happened. I talked with the soldiers in charge of the investigation. 4 of our regulars talked with them. But I met Nico, Hanar, Gift. You should talk with them. I don't anybody else here would know anything about what was changed, this tasteful subject.
I want to race.
I want to race. You seem to be in a good mood.
With civil war looming so close, people are almost looking for distraction from their day-to-day lives. I provide this for them in the form of the swoop races.
You want the war to come?
Certainly not. If the war just holds itself in the pleasant looming pattern, that would be ideal. If things continue this way, the projections of my accountant are quite intoxicating.
But if a war happened, then wouldn't you be shut down?
Perhaps, or perhaps soldiers will come here. It does not matter who the patron is, as long as they buy drinks. War could rear its head at any time, but until then there is entertainment to be had, for a price, of course.
Oops. I didn't say. I didn't mean to say I want to race. We'll be going now.
I should go.
I'm gonna go. Musadar.
What are you looking at, Musket?
Are you a soup racer?
I don't do auto prints. Go away.
Look, I just went into information.
Do I look like an information terminal to you?
Kinda. A little bit. Oh my god.
You are grating on the ears, my friend.
Come on, just a few questions.
You can't have like reporters. I'm not in for fame or glory. You want a story? I'll tell you my story. Credits. Racing on Onderon is crazy at best, but it pays well.
Why are racers paid so well?
Because the fans pay well. More credits for management equals more credits for us.
Was that so painful?
Keep that up and someone will take care of you permanently. But if racers are caught misbehaving, we lose our racing privileges. We'll settle this on the track, Smoothskin. I hope no one leaves anything volatile on the track.
I'm sorry, is he a ghoul?
Genre Far.
Sure, drink to Genre Vacu with me, stranger. My name is Genre Far.
I'll take that drink. I'm Mitro Surik.
Do you not support the struggle, Mitro Surik?
Struggle?
Yes, the struggle to free ourselves from the warmongering republic.
Free yourselves. I didn't know Onderon was a conquered planet.
We joined the republic willingly. It's instead time. We have suffered through many wars and privation. We above all wish to sustain peace.
She was getting agitated. The entire galaxy was at war. Why would you think your planet would be spared?
They left us alone. We were not part of the republic.
The Sith conquered the republic. What hope would there be for one planet such as yours?
The pride of our generation has fought in 2 wars already. That isn't what I would call safe. Come back when you have a more enlightened view of the galaxy.
Alright.
She did not appreciate your words.
Super, zoom, much fun, go! Hi. Why is it always the Rhodian? Why is it always the Rhodian who is the weird one?
Rhodians are weird. I don't
hi.
know what to tell you.
Swoop? Yeah, swoop. So fast! Yeah, swoop's fast.
Swoop's great. Swoops go fast.
Fix watches every swoop race. That's great, Fix. I'm gonna go stand over here now. Might get something from him if we like win, but
if you go fast.
Problem with that is that I have to win. I mean, I could try some. Should I try some? Quick save before we do.
I am Baima, first class bartender of this magnificent cantina. Am I help you, sentient?
Can I talk to you about Captain Cilio's murder?
This incident has brought me much distress. An unhappy thing this is, and bad for the flow of commerce. What is your interest in this, sentient?
An acquaintance of mine, Dagon Gent, is being questioned by the military about this. I'd like to get him free.
As would I. I prize my loyal customers, and he is most regular. Let me structure my memories and we call the night. Ask your questions.
Structure my memories. Are you an organic or not?
It's the Bith technique of structuring their memories. It's also how they are so good at playing jizz. Do you know Dagon Gent?
I know him very well. Many sages look toward bartenders for advice. On my world, they are also sometimes sought for spiritual advice. There is a trust I try to honor.
Okay. Really, I don't have anything else. I feel like there's someone I need to talk to get like this whole investigation thing started. Would you know where I could find an extra starport visa?
A popular question during this month's cycle. I will tell you what I tell everyone. Open starport visas are rarer than Voldup crystals.
Okay. What do you know about Aziz?
The ancient city of Ranyo has been the only center of civilization on Onderon. They withstood many beasts and hardships. Beasts! They are quite wary of aliens and off-worlders, though, especially now.
Even he says beasts. How has it changed recently?
I've been here for many years. This cantina was one of the first built by off-worlders. Off-worlders have brought them many wars, and many wish to return to simpler times.
You got several rough characters in here.
Some of my patrons I would never call friends, but as long as they pay and don't start trouble here, they are welcome. Besides, they can make persuasive points.
They seem little more than thugs.
They are little more than thugs, but what can I do? The soldiers are too busy with their troubles. So this part of the merchant quarter gets more wild by the day.
Anything I can do to help?
Please don't do anything. They could make my life especially difficult. We have an arrangement that is delicate. I'm happy enough as it stands.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. Alright, I'll be going now. See, Correa, this guy didn't ask me for help, and guess what? I'm not going to help him. Probably.
I mean, he didn't ask, but if he wouldn't, he would not, look a gift horse in the mouth if you happen to solve the problems, and he was, that were also his.
Oh yeah, I was gonna maybe race. I guess let's go race and see if we get anything for it. If we can even win. I don't actually know. We're probably gonna have to do it a couple times. We're probably gonna be here for the next half an hour racing. Alright, let's go ahead and quick save. And then race. I want to race!
I want to win!
I'm ready to race. Also, I don't remember how to race. It's been too long. We must be 5501. Okay, I've already Can I stop? You know what? Just I've already failed because I didn't remember what the button was for go. Just honestly, just kill me. Okay, maybe you know what?
Destroy me if you dare.
Listen, we'll just go. I guess we'll see. I actually have to jump on this one. I'm gonna reload. Mostly because I can.
Well, you should.
It doesn't seem like it's that hard, though. Whoa, I say that and then get hit by something. It's fine. Oh, I forgot I can't jump over that. Do I have to? No, I don't have to actually jump over these at all. At least not these ones. Okay. Well, we got our preview. We'll reload because I can. Alright. I just heard in the background. Load game. Quick save. Load quick save. Alright, now I know how to race. And now I know.
Just like riding a speeder bike.
So I don't have to jump those as long as I think I take it in the middle. Which is fine. Missed that one, but that's fine. $44.08.
But is it worth it?
Here are your credits. I have an unusual situation. Penar has requested a grudge match as he was the victor of the first round. I will still offer 500 credits for this match. If you win, you'll be an undisputed first round champion. You could race against Masadar's time after that. Okay. I want to cut the profits. Alright. Penar has pushed himself in his time to 51.64. You both have done far better than anticipated. This grudge match has drawn more attention than typical. The Beast Riders are very wild. I could understand if you don't want to post your best time. Attention, patrons. Now the Alpha Order. Okay. Well, we've done it. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Swoop Racing. I think that we'll be able to beat 51. Assuming I don't screw up.
Try not to screw it up.
Shit! I screwed it up.
What did I tell you?
I think we'll still be okay, though. Maybe. No, we're not going to be okay. We missed it by 1 second because of that hit. I want to race. I'm ready to race. I don't want to pay. Alright, 51.64. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It was that like single screw up. I just not need. I need to not get hit by anything. I think even if it causes me to miss a check, as long as I don't get hit, I'll be fine. By check, I mean the, you know, shit. That's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I didn't even see that. I should have remembered that it was there. We're good though. We did it. Yay! I won! Another victory. Penar is fuming. I would avoid him if I were you. Here, your credits as promised. Next race, you are in the second round. Really? Well, then let me race again. Okay. You were now ready for the second round. You face the formidable Masadar in his time of 47:11. I mean, again, the best time I could do was 44, so... Again, as long as I don't hit anything. I need to not hit a single thing. And also remember how to fly, because I just forgot for half a second there. Shit, missed one, but I think we'll be okay. And I messed up once. You're a Wonder Human. Mrs. R's preference racer, your time is better. You have won 2,000 credits. Damn. If it's a challenger. Sure. What do I have to beat? I'm ready to race. 43. So I need to do that same exact. I need to do the same exact thing that I just did. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. I don't even need to do the thing I did better. I just need to do the exact same thing that I did. I'm fine.
Man, I miss episode 1 Pod Racer.
I did it. I didn't play much of that.
It was a really good racing game.
My reflexes must be almost Jedi-like. Almost.
Convenient, that.
Hey, what do you think, Masadar? I won. I remember playing the one in arcades. Because they had the pod racer in arcades. They had like the whole pod racer thing that you could like sit in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same game. Well, sort of the same game. They obviously had to dumb it down for consoles.
Yeah.
But it's the same game. Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racing.
Hey Vix, I win. You're ready to swoop racer, you swoop very fast. Suppose you want my auto part now. No, Vix just watches races. Commit some memory. One day Vix will too. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck, friend.
Good luck on that.
No, we already talked to this guy. He's not. Tell me about the cantina. Cantina flourishes like a functioning outpost deep in and out of room. Business is good and the race is exciting. Okay. Let's go. I think we need to go talk to Dagon. Also, we can save. G&G says that episode 1 Racer is on sale on Steam right now. Or you could, honestly, you could just, you know, emulate it. to be honest, get that nice original, original N64 crunchiness going on.
The crust.
What is it?
What is it? What is it?
Master Valor. It's $3,
What is it?
he says.
Dragons.
Hey, another bounty hunter I can take the Starport visa from.
I thought
it was you, Mito Asura, captain of the Yebnok, is it not? Imagine what the soldiers would do to you if they knew you were wandering their streets. You're a wanted criminal now. And how do you know me? The exchange is quite a bounty on you. Your head's worth many credits, as long as it's recognizable. I'll take you alive, but I thought I could keep a Jedi from escaping. That would have to do. Okay, well, you are gonna get stunned, and then hit. Everyone over here is gonna get insanity.
And these poor Rhodians behind us, who are being eyed up by Mandalore there, are going to have a lot of regrets. Oh, he's running off. Off he goes.
Alright, Kreia, I'm also going to need you to do the exact same thing to these guys.
What is it?
And then I'm just going to kill everybody. Oh my god. Systematically killing every single one. And then Kreia. Oh, he didn't have a thing. He didn't have a starport visa. The hell?
That implies that he got here illegally.
Really? There's not another starport visa here? I thought for sure we'd get one.
Yes.
No, I haven't. Man, I thought for sure we'd get another one from him. It sucks that we couldn't. Is it possible that... Hold on. This one I have to look up just to make sure. I don't want to, like, quick save and erase that. Port visa. This person says there's a way to get 2 starport visas. But what is the other way? But how do we get the second? So are there only 2 then? This one says that the Twi'lek should have had one. This is exactly what I was looking for.
Should have, but didn't for some reason.
Oh no. G&G wants me to talk like Yoda.
Starport visas I must get. It looks like you only get one bounty hunter visa. Another visa comes from later. He's right there, Thug.
Beasts are acting up again.
They are. He's acting up.
It's as if though something is disturbing the beasts.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Hold on a minute.
Turn the brightness down. Brightness down, I turn.
He's too illuminated.
Oh, to tower. I must go.
So tell me, where do you think not Yoda has gone?
Good question is that. Think he dead? I do.
He could not get off planet fast enough.
Back
They
again,
glassed him.
Off-worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Do you have man named Dagon Gent? Do you have Elder God named Dagon Gent in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Her friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Know this I do. Say it many times you have. How long is Dagon to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
See him, can I?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
Suspicious this is.
Eliminate him as a suspect. How can I?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
I go now.
Stay out of trouble.
No. I will not.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'm Captain Galisi, Off-worlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
Have it. Here.
Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Why? Visa's necessary.
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas.
But can't anybody leave?
I don't make the law, Off-worlder. Only the Queen or General Vaklu can issue starport visas. It's a lengthy process, costs money, and there's a long line ahead of you.
Okay, how did I get an extra one?
Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been
Great.
a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore.
So there's not actually a line then, because there's no line to go anywhere.
They can't go anywhere. What would you line up to?
Can't you make an exception for one of these people?
Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu.
Jesus, it's a friggin' backstab a clock out here. Why does Vaklu want to get rid of you?
Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the merchant quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders,
He's out of
I fear
line,
some
but
of my
he's
men
got a
wouldn't
point.
wait for my court-martial.
What are Vaklu and the Queen fighting about?
The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars
kind of already
to our
know it,
planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
Okay, I'll be going now. Anything to loot back here? No. Quick save. Beast Rider.
I again apologize for the bone.
Who were you again? What do you think the bomb attacked earlier?
The beasts are growing very restless. It grows day by day. Just as the flames of passion grow in this city,
Flames of
something
passion.
very wrong is at work here. I plan on talking with my brothers and sisters to see if there are solutions. If the beasts continue to grow out of control,
Beasts.
the city is filled with them. The consequences.
So many beasts in all of the beast cages.
Beasts all over the workshop. You'll be one of them sooner or later.
Alright, I think that if we go, it is tweaking out G&G, that's kind of the point. We're gonna go back to the canteen and see if we can ask these people anything more, now that we're kind of officially on the investigation. I like the background of this place. I like that you can look over here and like see the palace in the distance. It looks pretty cool. We still haven't gone this way yet. I guess we could ask this guy. Hi.
Sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only.
Okay.
Stay clear of here, off-worlder.
I'll do that. What is the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
All right.
No.
Let me speak to someone in charge. Who are you? I don't actually want to speak to someone in charge yet. I want to do this stuff first. Okay, just walk through that puddle of blood. It's fine. Not you. The ones who might have seen something are Nico. Hey, Nico. Possibly Zart. I mean, we know Zart has, but like, Sakari maybe. What about the waitress? Can we talk to the waitress again?
Now, what did he order? I'll just guess.
Kif as well. Yes, I have returned. A friend of a friend told me that you're the guy she talked about adjusting starport pieces. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll have one. Thank you. But also, Captain Celio's murder. Do you know any reason why Dagon Gent would kill Celio?
I normally try to leave the cantina before the more serious drinkers arrive. That night I was very near Dagon and Sulio. Dagon was attempting what I assume was a mating advance. They may not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwanted. Sulio then started swearing at him. Many of the words I've never heard, but the ones I did understand, I assure you, were most impolite. Humiliation on that scale is a real motive for a passionate and deadly response. I told the soldiers as much.
And how did you know Dagon? Right. That's about something else. What do you know about the city? What do you think about the general and the queen?
I think General Vaklo is too short-sighted. Many wars have come to Aziz since they joined the Republic, but so has a great deal of growth and revenue. The whole universe is interconnected, and once you taste the marvels it brings, how can you want yourself off? But they are curious people.
Journal entry added. Let me talk to this. I don't know if he's going to give us anything new, but we'll see. Talk to you about Captain Celio's murder. Oh, no, he doesn't have anything else new. Does Sakari have it?
I really can't be any.
No, right. That's right. There is 4 people listed, and I don't remember who all the people are. It was Kif. There was the bartender, the Bith bartender. Who else? Nico?
Welcome back. My deck is foul business.
Someone was saying
business that.
Someone was saying that Celio deeply humiliated she was murdered. That's a very good motive.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just
Really?
when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
What people? What happened on the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizzat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere.
She was quite dead.
I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the
in that very obvious blood puddle.
Scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
And then how do you know Dagon?
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a...
Yeah, we already got that. Okay. Good. Let's ask.
So the very
again.
obvious bloodstain has finally come into play.
Finally. Celio's murder. Do you know him? Nothing else? No, it's nothing else. All right. Baima, Nico, Panar, and Kif. I don't. Where's Panar? Is that her? Is this her? No, it's genre. Where's Panar? Patron. Zachary, patron. Waitress, patron, Kif. Oh, there's Panar. Kif, I have made it with a woman. Inform the men.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
I'd like to talk to you about Captain Celio's murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Do you know Dagon?
I know his face, that's about it.
Do you know our Lord and Savior Dagon?
Turf.
I don't like your face.
Who's Bakel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I don't even know her. Right. Anything else I can ask him? You're a super racer, aren't you?
I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here.
You know I beat your time, right?
Space yourself.
Like twice over.
He doesn't even sound like he's all that there at the moment. He's probably drunk out of his gourd.
He said beasts too many times today. That's why he's here getting drunk. It's his only way to cope with how many times he needs to say beasts on a day-to-day basis. You search the trash heap for anything related to Captain Celio's murder. The only thing you find is dried blood where she was killed. Maybe there's something else in the area. That is not dried blood. What about this droid? This is the remains of a serving droid, still clutching its serving tray. It's been heavily scavenged and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
We just came out of the cantina.
But now we have more things to ask. Can we meet this Beckel person?
Schmeckel?
Oh my god, Beckel, look at her butt. They don't seem to be around here. Oh. Nico!
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up
You
for
want to go
Bazaar.
see Big Onderoni and Titties?
Foul
Why
business
is your deck warm? That seems weird.
I've had a broken serving droid by the murder scene.
That would be Bahema's SOD-2.
Bahema?
No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Okay.
I'd much rather...
Okay. Hey, Nico, let's play some Bazak. Let us talk to... I want to talk to the, bartender, but let's cover all our angles. Found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. Droids are sadly vandalized all the time now. That's probably one of Bahema's serving droids. He keeps losing them, a source of some displeasure for him. I know nothing more, though. It's possible the droid saw something we could recover? Quite possible. Did you find the head? The memory core is located there on that model. No, it's missing. Sadly, without a head, I can't do anything. If you do find the head, however, I could work on it. I have the proper equipment to do such an operation. I mean, I could do that too. Okay. You know, he says that he has droid, like serving droids.
Where are they?
Yeah, do you see a single droid in here?
He only had one. He kept losing them.
I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. That would be SO-33. That's the third serving droid I've had this month. I hired a human to do the job. She's not very good, but at least she won't be stolen or destroyed as easily. Oh, okay, so he replaced the serving droids with the 12-year-old waitress. What keeps happening to your serving droids? Recently, this area has become more dangerous. Vandalism and robbery are sadly common. My droids keep being stolen. SOD-3 went missing the night Captain Sulio was murdered. Why didn't you mention this before? I didn't know it would interest you. He was found near the body, I'm given to understand. Nico would know more about that. Can I... Serving droid, what do you mean by that? Recently, this area has become more dangerous. Vandalism and robbery are sadly common. My droids keep being stolen. SOD-3 went missing the night Captain Sulio was murdered. Okay. Back to Nico.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazaar.
Shananana.
Just a lot of back and forth here.
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing.
You know, there was a scavenger outside. We should probably talk to him.
Reveal to me what you know.
I'm gonna quick save every once in a while just to be sure. Salvager.
It's not much, but enough to live on.
No, nothing?
I bet the scavengers on the destroyed planets are rich.
How about you?
War's coming. That should be good for business.
War is coming. How about you?
You a writer?
No.
Last thing we need.
Have any work that needs to be done? Is there
No.
something I can help you with?
No.
Hard to keep the beasts in line nowadays.
Hey, it's the swoop bike champ.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right? I don't want to cross you.
Then don't.
As well you shouldn't.
Greetings, Master.
Who do you work for?
1B-AD was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B-AD was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods?
I'll be going now. I thought maybe we could ask him. Can you ask her questions?
Certainly. 1B-AD is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers. What do you want to know?
Do you know how I can get into the palace?
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another.
Okay, can you tell me about the
my
palace?
answers are limited.
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject.
Can I ask about something else?
Certainly.
You tell me about disease?
Isis is the only city on the planet Onderon. All other information on this subject has been purged by Tolos to direct more power to primary functions.
Okay. So no, the droid is of no help to me. Is this the body over here, by the way? Can I look at it? No. Okay.
Maybe not
No
yet.
box. Stealing stuff from here is a bag. Didn't see this stuff earlier. Let's go continue trying to speak to people.
Go back to your ship off-worlder. We don't need your kind and Isis. This is our
What?
part of
You
the
mean
merchant quarter.
swoop racing
Watch your
champions?
step.
You don't need many more of those?
As long as I get paid, I don't care what they want us for.
Sorry, I can't talk.
There can only be
I should
one
get home before
champion.
dark.
How about you?
You need a rider?
No, I don't. I don't have a beast to ride. Unless you want to ride Kreia.
I wouldn't call Kreia a beast.
No?
No.
You're that swoopbacker, right? My friend says you should go pro.
I mean,
Is-
aren't I already technically pro? I raced for money successfully.
Is there a higher circuit than what we're doing now?
Back again, off-worlder? I'm sure you have a...
No, there's nothing here. Maybe
We-
this? We've already talked about that. Alright. Maybe we haven't talked to everybody in the cantina yet. I guess
maybe
we could talk to Kimchi, the Quarren. That's not his name. I forgot his name. Because I guess if we're trying to ask about the broken droid more, we might have another like line of questioning. How about you? Nope.
He saw nothing.
I saw nothing. I know nothing. Captain Sleo's murder. No, that's it. Okay. How about you? No. How about you?
Good to see you again.
Okay, no, we were just going back into the same things. Damn, I forgot my blaster. Questioning you about... No...
The ISIS swoop by champion just talked to me. I can't wait to tell all my friends.
This room is...
I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene.
Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got to his droid?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew.
What do you mean? I beat your race time.
Parts, though.
Oh. Please do.
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D.
Yeah, I know him.
The droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him.
Do we have to friggin' buy the head off of the droid? Is that what we're gonna have to do?
Well, at the very least, we have to talk to him. It's a little insulting that he says the droid's dumb. He's not dumb. He's just operating within his parameters.
His very specific parameters. Again, though, that's the dichotomy of how droids are treated in the Star Wars universe. Are they sentient or not? The answer seems to be yes. As in, yes to both.
Do you have any interest?
I need to know if you have any parts from one of Bahima's serving droids.
Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
Okay, let me see them.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Oh my god, that's so high. Okay, here.
Thank you for your business.
Kiff in the cantina can probably do something with this.
Yeah, I know that. I know that, Mando. I know that.
Listen, he had a thought that wasn't violence.
Mando, you had a non-violent thought. Amazing.
Very fleeting as it was.
G&G, they have sentience but not rights, but do they, though? I mean, some of them very clearly do. Some of them very clearly do not. Like that droid out there, that dumb as a bag of bricks droid, as they say, clearly does not have any sentience. He is just a robot. And yet he is considered the same as like any other droid. People would lump him in with T3. Oh yeah, not this guy. It's the GIF. Let me say it again.
I think the illusion of sentience when it comes to droids is whether or not they've been reset regularly or not, because they seem to develop quirks the longer they go without being wiped.
Yeah.
So it could be the illusion of sentience.
I have the remains of Sodi. Can you get any information from it?
Soda.
Got the head, that's where his memory cord is. Give me a minute or two. That should do it. Let's take a look at this last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Okay. Yeah?
There you go. Seems this recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to Nico.
Okay. Nico! You want to go see big Ondoronian killer?
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
You really need to have that looked at.
Maybe don't keep your deck between your butt cheeks. Can I talk with you about Kansuya's murder? I want to show you SOD3's last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Okay. Oh, we're going.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gent couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long
Nico!
Story,
You want to explain why Dagon Gent could not have killed Captain
It was a
Sulio?
prosperous night.
Mando was eyeballing that other guard
Still don't know
really
who killed
hard.
Sulio, but this
Still
is
is.
Oh my god.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting. The regulars of the cantina can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things
No,
Sulio called him
you
were
wouldn't
vile.
give me the report.
Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Did you talk to anyone in the bar? Others can confirm that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were some other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droid there within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then.
Oh,
But
okay.
if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
He didn't, though. It's fine.
The
Don't
men will
worry.
be working on getting
What's
Dagon
with
Gant
that
out right
pan?
away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool like that. The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but...
Still looking at Mando.
All have our orders. We really
He
need to
is
patrol that sector
not
better.
backing down. Luckily, he's got a helmet on, so you can't tell if he's blinking.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it
No.
had a definite class, but I prefer...
Do not look anything like I expected.
I owe you and Mandalore one.
I don't know what we're expecting, really.
Yeah. Why were you locked up in the first place?
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't
Wait,
bad
when
to
she
look
got
at,
dead?
She could drink.
This man is a doctor, everyone. A doctor. You have an idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her.
When you mess up the procedures? Mandalore. How do you know Mandalore?
We go way back. Way before he became Mandalore. In my experience, Mandalorians always know about the doctors around. For some strange reason, they keep getting into scrapes. If you want to know more, ask him yourself.
Okay, this place is a mess. It must have been looted. Who could have done such a thing? Who would have looted the bags and satchels and metal boxes of this place while you were out?
Yeah, it was. Although it looked pretty much like this to begin with.
Yeah, okay. I thought the doctor's office
that's just
would
the
be
way
more
it looks.
sterile.
Little dirt never killed anyone. Well,
Actually,
maybe a few people.
Actually, yes, it has
They got
killed
what they
people.
deserve. I give my customers a menu of options. If they go for the deluxe, I'll clean up the place and put on a new smock. Otherwise, they knew the risks.
Don't you call them patients?
Patients, customers, idiotic hut spawn, call them what you like. Most doctors tell you that they get into the business to save lives. Most of them are flaming liars. At least I'll tell you the truth. I'm in it for the credits.
I don't think this man's ever been to medical school.
I don't think so. Literally all he does is he just injects someone with some colto. That's being a doctor. I want to talk about something else. I'd love to talk about something else. Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hutch vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
Who do you need to get in touch with?
Who's trying to kill the queen?
Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaklu has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight.
Alright, well, I am just trying to get in touch with the Jedi Master who is inside the palace.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that...
A Jedi Master, you say?
It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
Okay, can you get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodiscs that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisc has the procedure.
Okay. Who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days.
She wasn't there today.
Leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
And they just gave me a lightsaber. I just got a free lightsaber.
Hey, free lightsaber.
Well, that's Aden taken care of. I think that's all the lightsabers we need at this point. Because he has a short one, but I wanted to do a short one in the offhand and a long one in the main hand. Alright. Backle. Oh look, there she is now. Somehow she snuck in behind us. Hi.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
Is it, though? Are you Beast Rider?
What's it to you?
I just think that's kind of cool, but it is kind of annoying how you always say beast. Beast this, beast that, beast everything. You have something that belongs to Dagon Gent. I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Careful negotiation. I have some credits, perhaps.
The Offworlder wants to make a donation. Kill him and take everything.
Oh, okay. You want it this way. I didn't want to fight, but if you want to fight, we can throw down.
I'm curious. Hold on. I don't do this a lot. I want to do this right now. I'm curious what would have happened if I said the other thing. I'm not gonna, like, threaten her. But I'm curious as to what would happen if I said something about buying the holodiscs.
What do you want?
Beast Rider. I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodiscs you get from this office.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder.
Nope, that's
Kill
it.
him.
It's just we have to fight no matter what.
Okay, let's beat them all within an inch of their life.
Okay. First of all, Master Speed. Kreia. Go ahead and
I feel like the Doctor had a lot of faith in the fact that we had a Mandalore with us. He said, "Oh, if you have him with you, it'll be fine." It's not fine.
Well, I've killed her. Oh look, she had a starport visa. That's 2.
Well, she's not gonna need it.
She is not. Well, here's our moment of decision. Who are we gonna give 2 starport visas to? We have 5 options. We have Desperate Mother, whose husband might have tried to save the Queen's life. We have Smarmy Asshole, who is not going to get it, so he's not even in the running. We have Duros Merchant, who, you know, it sucks, but I don't really care that much about him. We have Republic Spy, who needs to get information out. And we have a woman who has stuff that we maybe want.
Maybe.
Well, if we're gonna play light side, which we are, then it's gonna have to be. Oh, where is he? There he is. This guy and the woman.
Good to see you again.
Let me ask you get an open starport visa.
Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks.
Maybe you should have looked harder. Here you go.
You've done a tremendous service for the Republic.
Well,
Now
violence
I have to
is
catch the first
usually the
shuttle out of
answer.
here. May the Force be with you.
And also with you. All right. And before we go any further with this, actually, let's talk to this guy.
Welcome back.
Nope. Didn't have anything else to say. How about you, Kif? Nope. How about you, patron?
So whispering.
Let's go give this to the mother before we go see the doctor, just in case. You never know.
The mother.
Let's quick save. We can quick save. It's okay. I know we're leveled up. We'll actually do it in a little bit. Hey.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport.
Right, I am Captain. Captain. I have found a visa for you here.
Thank the 4 moons for your kindness, Offworlder.
Which moons?
I only wish I had
4
someone
of
to
them.
thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain.
Hey, the other one ran the other way.
Into space.
The other one got confused for a moment. Oh, look, there they are. Oh, they just disappeared.
Oh, there they were.
All right, there's our 2 good deeds for the day. Let's go talk to the good doctor.
He's not good at all.
Let's talk to the unskilled, greedy doctor.
I don't even think he even really is a doctor. I think he's just a guy claiming to be one because people who need one.
Have you found the encrypted holodiscs yet?
Yes.
I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
I found them. I got them.
Great going there. With these,
Great going there.
Contacts at the palace.
Hey, great going there.
Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter? You best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Come back when you.
Let me make a save then. A hard save, just in case. Pre-ISIS meet. Okay, there we go. Just in case, you never know.
You still intend to go
more.
through with it?
Yeah.
I can schedule the meeting with your Jedi Master as soon as you like.
With your Jedi Master.
Once I use my contact, you may be in over your head. You may not be welcome back on ISIS again.
It's okay. We don't really like being here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything that we need to buy, but I don't think so. I think that we'll be able to come back.
Yeah, I'll get on it. grab a cot and rest a bit. Once
Is there a cot?
Time, I'll
or are they all just slabs, morgue slabs?
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. That clue is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Is this like a...
The meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina.
Obi-Wan,
no offense, but...
What's her face situation going on? What was her name? Satine?
I don't... It's Satine. Yeah, it was Satine.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting.
Oh, hi.
The palace is
You're
at
just
full
here.
battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master Kavar, I didn't know you were still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
He's got a very, like, chiseled chin. I want to know why I was cast out of the Order.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with her was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In all
Yes,
that I
you
thought
are.
for sure that the Ebon Hawk
Go
was
away.
mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
Sure. So maybe don't use your, like, Force Lightning?
Okay, but everyone in this bar is going to go insane for a bit.
Let's go ahead and set her to Valor first. Influence gained Kreia. Somehow. Alright, well, let's just kill these people. I thought that Mando was going off on his own to, like, kill a civilian or something over there. Alright, well, any loot?
Appears not to be.
No, I don't see any. Alas. Let's do a save. G&G says Mando can kill one civilian as a treat.
But only when we're done. Business first.
Kreia, if you would please. Thank you. Mando is just Iron Manning his way over there. Oh god, Kreia, actually, let's do this. Kreia, I know you're having a little fun here, but maybe you should also heal. Kreia, you know, go ahead and heal again, Kreia. That double heal was actually really good for her, but she needs to do it again. And then I will probably hit this guy.
What's wrong?
Kreia, if you would please insanity these. You know what are you doing? Stop that. It's just insanity.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. And then just go ahead and do this. There you go. Perfect. You know what? Do it again.
Again.
Wonderful. Loot. Mandalorian power shield. A lot of loot from this lot. This because he's on top of this blood stain. This looks a lot more gory than it is.
You know, I'm starting to realize she was shot with blasters. Why is there blood?
Good question. Good question.
More violence.
Yes.
Wonderful. Also, go ahead and just attack them.
Something you need.
Go get them, Mando.
Perfect. Great. Any loots? Yes. Yes, actually. A thermal detonator. Your favorite, Lost Joke.
Yes, my favorite water balloon.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's
It was.
ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Vaklu soldiers have been attacking me.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
Ouch. Ouch. It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Okay. Okay.
You know what to do.
Oh my god. Well, I know what to do too.
These are all the same guy. We're getting attacked by clones.
Wow, they are.
Something you need.
I need you. You know what? You're fine. You're fine doing what you're doing. Because you're doing that. Oh, now that we fought these guys, General Vaklu is going to be like, oh, they killed all these civilians. Oh my god. Correct field armor. Any other loots?
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Uh-huh. Oh, no. Well, guess what, buckos?
Yes.
With quickness.
You didn't actually have to do that. It looks like he slipped and fell. Whoops.
It's okay. It's okay. He's got padding on.
Oh my god. Alright. Hold on. Stop what you're doing and just use the Force. Please. Kreia, I'm gonna need you to, also just use the Force.
Yes.
Use the Force. Mando just going out there by himself.
Mando's got frustrations to vent.
No, stop what you're doing. You don't have to do any of that. Just use Kill Droid. Great.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd
Thank
leave
you.
right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Yeah, no shit. Any loots from these guys? Yeah. I mean, I do want to leave, but I also want loot. That's it, though. Right. Out we go.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
A lot. Bye, Portmaster. Oh, look who it is again.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying.
You said that already.
Guys, come on.
What?
Oh, it's not propagating to the other droids. Are they adapting? What was that thing I just
They're
got?
learning.
Hold on, it's gonna be under like MISC. Either quest or MISC. Remnants of no. Is it a datapad? No, I don't know what I got. It must have been just a droid thing. Alright, let's go. Actually, let's heal up real quick. And now let's go. You can take the shuttle back to Duxon. Sure. I didn't quick save. I probably should have quick saved. We might be okay. I mean, I quick saved recently, so it's not like we have a lot to go through. Well, that was a fun little jaunt to Onderon.
We've made many enemies there.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon.
He says when we haven't given him a blaster.
Why do you want to stop the Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war.
Exar
We know
Kun!
firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do some talking. Let's do some talking to Mandalore.
I want to have a word with you.
Sure.
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
How do you plan on doing that?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help.
Okay. I'm
just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
Is that a threat?
Of course it's a threat. Get in my way, it'll be something more. After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
Okay. I guess we can just go down the list. So normally we would only have about 3 minutes left. Actually, I'm going to say never mind, only because I'd like to quick save real quick. We only have 3 minutes left in the stream, but because of our technical issues, I think we can go like a few minutes over time, if that's okay with you, Lost Joke.
Well, we've never been so rigorous in our scheduling.
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years
Again.
before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully complimentary of Revan, considering she almost destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
It wasn't fear that kept the Jedi from fighting.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed?
You. Well, can you tell me about the Mandos?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
It has been
the way.
Can you tell me the history?
Our history and our ways are something we shield from outsiders. Only on the battlefield can you truly learn of someone.
Alright, well, there's more to life than war and battle.
There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else you needed?
Are you certain the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
And why haven't the clans come together earlier?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then she exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
Hasn't anybody tried to do that before you?
Only Mandalore can command the clans. There was no new Mandalore for many years. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
when I get more influence with you. How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalorian ensures the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, she cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. She took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If she hadn't done that, a new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership and direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
So this is pre-Darksaber lore.
Pre-Darksaber.
So all of this is over a helmet?
It isn't just any helmet. It means more to us than your lightsaber does to you. While it wouldn't be unheard of for a new helmet to be created, it was determined to find the real thing. Claiming the helmet is a traditional way for the new Mandalore to be chosen. Even in defeat, we held on to our traditions.
And how did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there when she defeated Darth Malak.
Were you?
Traveled with her afterwards. Eventually, she told me where she had taken.
Because I don't remember you being in the room.
She set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later, if you like. You know enough.
Other
for now.
things.
Now, was there something else you needed?
Wait a minute.
What?
Kando? Is that you?
I told you it was probably Kando. He sounds just like him. He sounds like him. There's no way he's not Kando. They wouldn't have used the same voice actor. Can you do anything?
That would explain why we can't take his helmet off. Because then I would just give the game away.
Leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I
Wait.
will not be your errand boy.
That's
Find
fine.
some other lackey to do your bidding. Now,
Okay.
was there something else you needed?
I was wondering if you could give me some stimulants.
I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight?
I'll take any advantage I can get.
That's a good position for a warrior to take. But even better if he relies completely on his own strength. Here you go.
So is
But
that a
don't
no,
get too
or?
attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something
You
else
know,
you need?
he says, it's fine to take stims, but you really shouldn't take stims. Also, I make stims. Here, have some stims. Do you know anything about this world?
You want to know more about Duxon? The Mandalorian Wars and your trip in the jungle wasn't enough? Always seemed to me that this moon is a training ground. Even the air is harsh, difficult to breathe. Now, was there something else you needed?
Okay. I'm not going to antagonize him. Never mind. We got an adrenal strength. We're going to stop here only because I worry that if we go to the ship, that might, you know, initiate the next whatever sequence of story, which we can do next time. Let's do a hard save game. New slot. This would be stream 11. Okay. And so that's it. Next week, more. We have our I believe final crew member with us.
Look at the crew members screen. Can we do that?
Yep, there it is.
Seems so.
Everybody. So we're well on our way. We have Mando now, and he will use swords until we get a nice blaster for him, and then he will use blasters, I suppose. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.